What's up, fight fans? This is Slim Olokwe with Slim Olokwe Boxing. So, Anthony Joshua got knocked out in his last fight with Daniel Dubois in the 5th round. And that loss hit Anthony Joshua very hard, especially when we were all expecting him to become a 3-time heavyweight champion of the world. But now, guess what? Joseph Parker has stepped up and he is offering Anthony Joshua a chance to get back to the world title picture. So, let's break it all down. Now, Anthony Joshua's loss to Daniel Dubois really shocked everyone. Nobody was expecting it. People were thinking Anthony Joshua is going to go in there and tear down Daniel Dynamite Dubois. But to everyone's surprise, Daniel Dubois was able to do what he promised to do, and that is to knock out Anthony Joshua. And before that fight, Anthony Joshua was riding high. He was the poster boy for the British boxing, the guy you could bank on to fill up arenas. But the knockout against Dubois, man, it put a serious dent on Anthony Joshua's career, and many people were left wondering if he will be able to bounce back or if that is the end of Anthony Joshua. But here comes Joseph Parker, a man who knows what it feels like to face Anthony Joshua. Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua has fought back in 2018, and it was Anthony Joshua who came out on top in the fight, adding Joseph Parker's WBO belt to his collection at the time to become a unified heavyweight champion, with only Deontay Wilder holding the WBC title. But now Joseph Parker is talking about avenging that loss. He wants to avenge that loss against Anthony Joshua, and he's saying that he wants to face Anthony Joshua again because beating Anthony Joshua now will put him straight back into the mix for a world title shot. And the thing is, this is very interesting because Joseph Parker is not just any contender. We all know that he is the mandatory challenger for the Usyk WBO title, and if he's able to beat Anthony Joshua, he could easily solidify his stand with no argument about if he is ready for Alexander Usyk anymore. Now, let's keep it real. A fight between Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker, of course, that is definitely going to be a huge fight because AJ is still a massive draw in boxing. He's still the man that brings in the crowd. And even after his loss to Daniel Dubois, he still got that star power, Anthony Joshua. And I think that is what Joseph Parker sees. He knows that a win over Anthony Joshua will skyrocket him back to the world title talks. And for AJ, it is the chance to redeem himself and prove that he is still the king of the heavyweight division. But here is the thing. This fight is not just about revenge or redemption. It is a serious opportunity for both fighters to get what they want, a shot at the title. And now this is the moment where things get interesting. Anthony Joshua's camp has to make a decision because it's either they take this fight with Joseph Parker and get that shot at redemption, or look for another opponent and wait for the right moment. But I'm telling you, the fight makes sense, and a win over Joseph Parker would put Anthony Joshua right back in the conversation for the world title. And knowing AJ, he is not going to turn down a big fight, especially not with everything on the line. I know he's desperate to get back into title conversation, and Parker on the other hand also is hungry for this win because a win over Anthony Joshua will cement his legacy as one of the best and also as one of the big stars of this era. Then if he can move up then to beat Daniel Dubois or eventually face Alexander Usyk, that means Joseph Parker would have done everything at that time. And unlike the last time when Anthony Joshua beat Joseph Parker, this time is going to be different because Joseph Parker is more confident now. He has changed a lot since that last fight, and he is confident in himself that he can get the job done. So for me, it is a fight that makes sense for both men and boxing fans. But boxing fans, let me know what you guys think. Is this the fight that will put Anthony Joshua back at the top of the heavyweight division, or do you think even if it happens, Joseph Parker will beat Anthony Joshua this time? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.